Welcome everybody to week 0 of my Hawaii Rebuild Realignment Dynasty. It is Stanford week, but before I get into the game, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. It'll help me out, it'll help the channel out, and head over to Twitch, the Candyman JH, and give it a follow so you don't miss a single stream. Now that that's out of the way, let's head right into Stanford at Hawaii.
Coming to you from Honolulu, Hawaii, the Stanford Cardinals take on the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors in this week 1 clash. We start things off in the first quarter when Dijon Breton sacks Elijah Brown, causing a fumble, and Jackie Johnson III scoops it up and recovers. Micah Alejado would then connect with Brandon White for a touchdown. During Stanford's next possession, Dijon Benton would get his second sack of the game. This would lead to a punt and a Landon Sims touchdown, Hawaii up 14-0. The Cardinals would respond with a 54-yard field goal by kicker Emmett Kenny. Hawaii up 14-3. Later in the second quarter, Micah Alejado would find Pofeli Ashlock for a touchdown, Hawaii up 24-3. As the third quarter began, Stanford quarterback Elijah Brown would get sacked by Elijah Robinson for 7 yards. On the next play of the game, Robinson would sack Brown again for his second sack of the game. The Cardinals would punt the ball, and this would lead to a Alejada 10-yard touchdown pass to Devon Tuaefa. The Rainbow Warriors are up 31-3. The Cardinals would punt it again, and the Rainbow Warriors would drive down the field. Christian Vaughn would run it in for a 3-yard touchdown. Rainbow Warriors up 38-3. First and 10 at the end of the third quarter. Stanford quarterback Elijah Brown would get sacked by Rainbow Warrior defensive tackle Jamar Sakona for his first sack of the game. That would lead to a Stanford punt and a 32-yard field goal by Rainbow Warrior Kenzie Matsuwawa. Hawaii is up 41-3. Third and 10 on Hawaii's next possession. Freshman quarterback Dylan Risk is sacked by Jamar Sakona. It was Sakona's second sack of the game. Towards the end of the fourth quarter, Micah Alejado would roll out to his right and run 23 yards for a touchdown. Rainbow Warriors win 48-3.
Here are the stats of Hawaii's week 0 victory. Quarterback Micah Alejado, 166.5 rating, 231 yards, 3 touchdowns. But that's not all. He also rushed 8 times for 114 yards and a touchdown. However, running back Landon Sims led the charge on the ground. 25 carries, 120 yards, and a touchdown. And even backup Christian Bond got in on the action. 10 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown. Receiving, tight end Devon Tuaefa, 3 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Wide receiver Pofeli Ashlock, 3 catches, 60 yards, and a touchdown. And wide receiver Brandon White, 3 catches, 44 yards, and a touchdown. Hawaii had 7 sacks and they were led by right end Elijah Robinson, who had 2.5 sacks. Defensive tackle Jamar Sakona, 1.5 sacks. Defensive tackle DeJohn Benton, 1.5 sacks. Right end Jackie Johnson III, 1 sack. And left end Tariq Jones had 0.5 sack. There were no interceptions. Defensive tackle DeJohn Brenton forced the fumble. It was recovered by Jackie Johnson III. Week 0 is in the books with Hawaii crushing Stanford 48-3. Next week, the Rainbow Warriors travel to Arizona to play the Arizona Wildcats in a Week 1 matchup. Thank you all for watching, everyone.